Thank you, Madam Speaker. First and foremost, I want to thank my good friend WANDAYI for coming up with this particular discussion. Madam Speaker, if truly we want to be Kenyans, then we should need to discuss this matter as members of parliament who belong to the people of Kenya and who do not belong to political factions. Because when the economy of this country has a problem, then it is all Kenyans, regardless of all walks of life, will suffer. Hunger, living without food, insecurity, lack of infrastructure, lack of medicine does not favor Kenya Kwanza or Azimio coalition or any other coalition. It affects the people of Kenya. Madam Speaker, this regime is just 6 months. Madam Speaker, William Ruto has never become the president of Kenya before. This is an opportunity that he has to show his plan for the people of Kenya, which is sold and it was bought. This plan was bought by the people of Kenya. And it is only fair if he is given time to implement this particular plan for the success of this country. But also remember, when Kibaki took over, this country was down. In fact, I remember that those days budget was about 280 billion. But Kibaki, through to Libo Ushuru, to Chitekeme, actually brought up the country after, when many people were thinking Kibaki was a passing cloud, after about 1 year, he turned around the economy of this country to become a prosperous nation. But they still fought. And he was fought terribly. But Kibaki was financing the budget of Kenya 95% through its own revenue sources. Madam Speaker, I believe Dr. William Samoei Ruto, given a chance, will also do what Kibaki did for Kenya. Yes. Madam Speaker, where we are today as Kenyans, and I want to be very honest to my thinking and to Kenyans. We are here today because of too much appetite for borrowing. And it did not only start from when William Ruto fell out with Uhuru Kenyatta. It also started a long time ago, this appetite for borrowing. But it was escalated so much during the handshake period. Madam Speaker, there is also something that we as members of Parliament are forgetting, that we allowed too much Chinese in this country, who are bringing so much goods to an extent that we raise our revenue sources, we get revenue for this country, and then spend in paying Chinese who do not bang in this country, and they take the resources of Kenya and the revenue of Kenyans outside this country. Madam Speaker, there is also too much appetite for corruption and deals in government by government officials. Madam Speaker, because of time, there is need to put up programs, even in these programs for irrigation. Madam Speaker, in a dam of 20 billion, 10 billion goes for compensation of exorbitant piece of lands. And only 5 billion goes for the reconstruction of dams. Madam Speaker, we need to use the waters of Lake Victoria, the waters of Lake Baringo, the waters of Naivasha, where you come from, to Mau Summit, to change Kenya through food production and food security. That is what will change Kenya. Madam Speaker, not Mandamano. Madam Speaker, there is need to provide subsidy for the farmers in the Rift Valley. Nobody is talking about them today. We need to boost the agricultural production. That is what will change Kenya. Industrialization, promoting the growth of industries in Kenya is what will change Kenya. Not Mandamano, not also too much talk from our side, Kenya Kwanza. We must stop the talk and walk the talk by delivering for the people of Kenya. Madam Speaker, this is the time of reason. This is not the time of debate of who wins who. It is the debate of Kenyans win as a people of Kenya. This is what will address the issue of